this video, I'll be demonstrating how to create a new window type and a new wall type in Revit. So here I have a floor plan of a restroom or a bathroom. This is the bathtub, the toilet, the sink, the door to get in there. Above the toilet, I would like to add a small window, and around the bathtub, I would like to add a shower wall. So first thing I'm going to do, let me show you 3D. This is what it looks like in 3D. I have wireframe turned on. I want to add a shower wall on this side and on this side. So back to first floor, I'm going to split this, which is currently a generic 6-inch wall. I'll use from my modified tools the split element button. I'm not deleting anything. I'll split right here at the edge of the tub, and I'll split this wall at the edge of the tub. Now I'm going to go into a section view. I've drawn these section views here. So this is a wall that's separate from the wall above the or behind the toilet, but I want that shower wall to only be 6 inches tall or 6 feet tall. So I'm going to use that split element button again, and I'm going to split 6 feet above level 1. And from here, I can select this wall, and from the properties panel, I could pick a different wall type, but I want to create a new wall type that shows tile, right? So right now I'm using this generic 6-inch wall. I'll keep that as a starting point, but I'm going to click Edit Type. And I'm going to duplicate this type and give it a new name. I'm going to call it Shower. Oh my goodness. Wall 6-inch. So I'm calling it Shower Wall 6-inch. So here's my new type. The structure needs to be edited. We currently only have the structural part of the wall, which is 6 inches thick. I'm going to insert a new layer. That new layer is going to be a finish. I'm going to select it and move it up. Instead of structure, I'm going to be calling it a finish, finish 1. The material I'll be selecting from my material browser, I can search for a tile finish. And from this list, I have this tile porcelain 4 inches. I always like to double check the appearance. This is what it would look like in a rendering. And then I double check my graphics, make sure the color is white because I want white tile. This is what the pattern would look like without rendering. So I'll say okay. So here's my material for that finish 1, and it needs a thickness. I want to keep an overall thickness of 6 inches. So the finish thickness, I'll make it 1 inch, and the structure thickness, I will make that 5 inches. So the overall thickness is still 6 inches right here. I'll say okay and okay. So there you can see this portion is the tile wall. I'm going to go back to my first floor, and I'm going to go into this section because I want this wall to also have that tile finish. So you can see there's that layer of tile. All right, so this is the bathtub. Above the bathtub, we have it split vertically, but I need to split it horizontally. So using split element, I want to split it 6 inches, 6 feet above the floor. I think what I'll do is I'll isolate this wall temporarily. Isolate element. Split. Six feet above the floor. Okay, great. So now if I go back into the 3D view and I use wireframe, this wall here is the one that I would like to switch out to my shower wall 6 inches. There we go. So I did accidentally split this one. I'm going to delete that little piece and lift this up to the second floor. All right. So you can see above the bathtub, we have our tile wall. So the next thing I want to do is create a window above the toilet. I'm going to go back to my first floor. And I'm going to go into this section view. So above this toilet, I'm going to go to architecture, window. From my properties, I can find a double hung window. I'll start with the smallest size and I'll place it above my toilet. And that's kind of big for the bathroom. I don't want it to be that big. I can look at the head height. I'm going to make it a head height of 7 feet. But I would like it to be a little bit smaller. I would like this to be 18 inches wide, 36 inches tall. So I'll select it. It's currently 24 by 42. I'll click Edit Type. I'll duplicate this type and I'll give it the new name, 18 inches by 36 inches. So here's the new type that I've created. But under the properties, I need the width to be 18 inches and the height to be 36 inches. Now when I click OK, I have the smaller size window. So once you have duplicated a type, given it a new name and new properties, they exist in your drawing. So if I were to scroll down under families and I look under walls, I now have this shower wall that I can use for this project. And under windows, double hung, I now have this 18 by 36 inch that I can use in this project. CAD Masters offers online and classroom training for a variety of Autodesk software. For more information, go to www.cadmasters.com or give us a call at 925-939-1378.